Well, hello everyone. Hey, welcome to our Monday night motivational Monday and system training. And so I'm excited to be here. This is Henry with Limitless Lead System. Excuse the background. As you could tell, I'm doing a bunch of redoing some videos. So I've got my little setup here and putting together some videos for you guys and for some of our training and some of our pages. So looking forward to being able to share that with you guys here. Hope you guys are having a great week and hope you guys had a good weekend. It's you know what? It's actually the second week of November. Can you believe it? Thanksgiving's within the next couple of weeks. And then next thing you know, we have Christmas and the end of the year. So the question I have for you is, how are you doing? How are you doing regarding your goals, regarding your activity? How do you feel about yourself and how do you feel about where you're heading, your progress, and things of that nature? In the last few weeks, I've really taken a lot of time in doing some planning and restructuring and doing some sample pages and funnels and things of that nature, really working hard to get ready for our Limitless 2.0 launch in 2023. I'm really excited about that. And, in the next week or two here, I'm going to be testing some webinars out that you guys can take advantage of. And, I'd love to get your input and things of that nature. So in any case, I hope you guys are excited about your future. I hope you guys are excited about where you're going. And if you're, aiming for your certain goals, make sure that, if you're short on your goals, now's the time to hunker down and keep working towards this, get yourself as far as you can, push yourself. Okay. Don't give up, just push yourself. And no matter how far behind you are from what you wanted to be, where you wanted to be in the beginning of the year, and you've got this, you might have had this big goal. Believe me, I know. A lot of my goals got messed up, and I'm not hitting the goals that I wanted to by this time. But you know what? I'm pushing as hard as I can. I'm stretching. It's funny because, one thing I love about the building a home-based business with affiliate marketing or network marketing, it really is a lot like working out and making a decision to lose weight or get in shape, right? I mean, a lot of people, especially in the beginning of the year, they make this New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to get weight. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to, build my business and do this and that. And what typically happens within a week to 2 weeks, they've already either forgotten their goal and they've already given up on their goal, and oh, it's too hard, and just as an example here is that I actually started getting myself back into shape. And actually from getting sick for 2 weeks, I ended up losing about 10 pounds, 10, 11 pounds. And I thought it was from starting to work out or eating less, but yeah, I ate less because I couldn't eat between, my mouth being sore and tooth being aching, and then having issues and reactions to medicine. I mean, it was like I really couldn't eat. I could barely eat soup, but the fact of the matter is, I started last week, I started getting into, there's certain workout programs that I go back to. There's a certain habit that I go back to when I know I've hit my limit, or I want to get back into shape and all that. There's certain level of, weight and body fat that once I hit it, it's a big warning and say, hey, you got to get back into it. Do you guys ever have something like that? I mean, so one of the toughest thing is really getting started. It's getting started. Even every day, the hardest part for me is the first 5 minutes of the workout. I swear, first 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I'm already like, oh man, what am I doing? I'm trying to find excuses why I should just go ahead and give up and all that. One of the things I do is that I get up early. I like to get up early because I get a lot of, it's quiet time for me. There's no one around, everybody's sleeping, and so, but my bedroom's right upstairs, and so I kind of have to keep it quiet. I can't have my workout music too loud and all that. I work out down here. I've got a workout space behind this screen here, and I can't have it so loud, so I have my headset on. And I tell you, the toughest part is just, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, kind of just get my coffee going, get my water, and stretch out a little bit, kind of wake up by 5 o'clock, about 4:45 to 5 o'clock, I get myself going. And I have a half hour to 45-minute workout that I do. And my goal is basically to work out from 5 to 5:30 or 5:45, jump in the shower. I'm a guy, so I can like jump in a shower, get dried up, dressed, brush my teeth, get dressed by 6 o'clock, and usually that's what I do is just, I want to be online by 6 o'clock. And then, so it's a little bit of a work habit, but I tell you, I go into this, they call it T25. It's a 25-minute nonstop high intensity workout. And they have a low intensity version and all that. And sometimes I kind of fall into that. But my point is that it's really tough. And I've tried it multiple times and all that. But when you make a decision, though, okay, I made a decision that I got to lose a certain amount of weight. I got to drop my body fat content. I got to drop my cholesterol level. Now the doctor actually tells me I'm at that pre-diabetes and watch my cholesterol levels kind of right there at the border and just inching up above where it should be. And so, boom, warning time. And so it was a decision to really get things going. And once you make that decision, and you fight it every day, believe me, you just have to remind yourself why you're doing it, why you're building your business. And the same thing, you basically have to make a decision every day to build your business. That's the difference about having your own business online. You're not financially committed too heavily. Most people don't invest in their business. And I want to talk about that a little bit. Not enough, like a traditional business, And so a lot of times people just don't take it seriously, or it's easy to fall back, say, oh, I'll do it later. A couple of tips here for early morning. One of the things that you want to do is, building the business, really, you can work 2 hours a day and get pretty productive, especially with affiliate marketing, especially with Limitless Lead System, with the system, the way it's designed. It really is it only takes a little bit of commitment and time, okay? And you can get far ahead. So one of the things I encourage you to do is find those 2 hours a day and commit to it. Maybe 4 hours. It's really up to you. But I would say minimum of 2 hours a day, you should be building your business. I'm not talking about studying. I don't want you to sit there and watch a bunch of training videos. Oh, I did my 2 hours. No, I'm talking about putting in the work so that you're moving forward in your business. Okay. Yes, studying, you need to spend. And as a matter of fact, one of the things I do when I wake up at 4:30, get dressed, wake up a little bit, put my coffee on. And one of the things I do is I sit and read 15 minutes or watch 15 minutes of a training video, something I want to master. Okay. So that's one of those things that you want to, but see, it takes commitment. So either wake up an extra hour, go to bed an hour earlier if you have to, but wake up an extra hour and maybe, commit to not watching TV, a certain show, or putting it off until you finish your work at night. You can do 2 hours a day and get productive. Okay. And we're going to talk about how can you be productive in 2 hours a day. Now, I know you might see, and we'll talk about, yes, you will get to a point, and there are certain things that you can do where you can literally spend 15 minutes, half an hour, and call it a day and be productive. For an example, this morning, one of my activities that I did is, I spent 15 minutes, figuring out who I want to order some solo ads from. Okay. And I figured out what email and what link to promote. And I ordered my and I communicated with the solo ad provider, and we've been talking back and forth. And I said, okay, I want to go and order, test out your traffic here. I spend $100, and I made a deal with them. I negotiated a deal. I say, hey, if this thing really works out, I've got a whole bunch of members that I'll promote your link to, so that we can generate more traffic for our system. Okay, and so with that, in literally 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, I figured out the copy that I want to use for the email, and he's going to use my email, what link I want to promote, what funnel I want to promote, and boom. You know what? Within the next couple of days, I'm going to add an extra 100 to 150, 200 members in my system. Okay. And, with the funnel that I'm testing right now, I believe I'm going to generate some, 20, 30, $40 worth of sale within the first day to couple of days. And the idea is that within 30 days, we generate enough sales to not only cover the cost of marketing, right? So that I can buy more traffic, but profit. And that's kind of one of the things I'm really working on right now, is the funnels, the follow-up sequence, the offer, and how we offer our system, so that we can generate more sales as we drive more traffic. Does that excite you? Say yes. That's going to really be exciting, and we're gonna really take this up to another level here, and really help you grow your business. Okay. So with that said, so bottom line, I always talk about this, the main things that we got to do. There's really 5 things on a daily basis. 2 of them is to help you develop skills and your mindset. So mindset training, skill development, and mastering. Okay. And then the 3 things that you need to do on a daily basis, which is generating leads and traffic. And we're going to discuss that today. How to, provide some kind of value to your audience. Okay. We're going to discuss a little bit of that. I'm going to show you on a checklist about that, but we're going to go into that in a few weeks on how to provide value. How do you build your brand? How do you get people in your database to trust you, like you, and buy from you? Okay. And then, of course, generating sales on a daily basis. What do you need to do to increase your sales and potentially generate sale that day? Okay. That could be a personal email, a personal text. Maybe if you don't mind making a phone call, maybe that's giving your members a call and your contacts, and just not to sell them, but to offer, hey, what can I do to help you build your business? Right? Or have you heard about whatever? Okay, to basically doing something, and we're going to discuss that also on another training. How do you increase your ability to generate more sales? Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, right now the focus is generating leads. But tonight, what I want to do is, really share with you guys the daily action plan, and what are the things that you need to do on a daily basis. I don't know about you, but when I got started in this, the toughest part is really there's so much information, and I find myself trying this, trying that, try this, try that, and never really stick to a game plan and a daily action plan that will move you forward. One reason people bounce around, okay, is they try a strategy and they expect miracles just like that. Have you done that? Have you tried a strategy and you go, oh, it doesn't seem to be working, and you give up on that already after about a day, a week, 2 weeks, maybe less, maybe more? Okay. Now remember, strategies out there, a lot of strategies out there work if you work it consistently. Just about every activity that you got to stop thinking like a job person and start thinking like an entrepreneur. Everything that we do regularly and and continually and consistently and persistently and repeating it every day creates a compounding effect. Okay, if you're using a capture page system, using an autoresponder, you're using traffic, and there's so many different traffic strategies. We will, you just got to stick to it long enough. Give yourself 90 days. Okay, 90 days worth of activity. As a matter of fact, and I talked about this, the focus that you should have in your first 90 days of, as a matter of fact, I don't care if you've been in the industry 20 years or you've been in the industry 20 minutes, okay? Give yourself 90 days. The next 90 days, focus on just driving traffic and generating leads and providing value. Don't even worry about the sales part. As a matter of fact, if you're in Limitless and Limitless is your primary opportunity, even if it's just a side, passive income because you're building another opportunity, I will be generating sales. I will be focused on following up in all your members, okay, your free members and basic members, and providing value to them that potentially be able to help you generate sales just coming from, the emails that I write, the follow-up stuff that I put together, all those things, okay? I'll be, doing a lot of selling. I'll be basically doing the selling for you. And I created a follow-up series for you that already helps generate sales for you, for your opportunities or whatnot. Okay. So does that make sense? All right. So here's what I'm going to do is I want to show you in the back office. Let me see here. I'm going to move my screen here. And this is my test account. I'm going to share this screen. Okay, so move this out of the way. All right. So when you log in, when you log into your system here, what you want to do is go to, let's see, there it is. Go to Daily Action Plan Checklist. Okay. So when you log in, you go to Marketing Training, you go drop down, go to the Daily Action Plan Checklist right here. Okay. What it will do is it'll take you to a Google Sheet. Okay. And if you don't have a Gmail or a Google, get yourself one. You should have one anyway. But basically, what I created here is a checklist, and it's basically a 30-day checklist, which means you can create one every month. Actually, I think I have it for 90 days. All right. So you can do this. And let's say you've got a 90-day goal. As a matter of fact, I should put some blanks here. So have you put your goals and stuff so you're looking at it. So what I did is I created certain activities, and it could be different from here, but these are some of the basic lead generation, traffic generation strategies. Some are free, some are paid. Okay. I'm not going to go through on how to do each one, but what I am going to do, let's see how many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually next week, I'm going to show you guys 2 or 3 of these strategies every week. Okay. So that for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to be focusing on different strategies on generating traffic for your business. All right. So for an example here, with this chart, what I created is a 90-day action plan for success. Money is in the list. So this is traffic and lead generation activities. This will build your ATM. Your email list really is your asset. Okay. It's like investing in stocks. It's like investing and creating a savings plan. It's almost like, and it has a compounding effect. All right. You've heard me say it before. Russell Brunson talks about this, a guy who's built a $200 million business in 8 years. And, the first thing he checks with his guys is how many leads did we generate yesterday? How many sales did we generate? How many, just because that really is, if you're not looking at your list and you're not building your list, okay, then you're not building your asset. This is what's going to create the bigger your list, the more sales you're going to generate. Okay. You need to do at least one or more of these strategies every single day. Now, some of them can take literally 1 to 2 minutes. Some of them can take, half an hour to an hour. Okay. It really up to you on how to do that. I am working on the videos for each one of these, and I'm going to put a link where you can click on it and it'll, take you to the training on how to do these strategies right here. Okay. So as a matter of fact, as I do the webinar, the meetings and all that, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to video it and share it on here. Okay. So we've got basically five different tabs right here, starting out with traffic and leads activity. Okay. So for an example here, did you send an email broadcast through MLGS? MLGS is a paid website where you get 100 leads a day that you can mail to. It's got their own email system. You can send an email, a letter, an email to that list. And every day, 100 to 200 leads are being added to your database. Okay. And they also have a 5-level compensation plans and affiliate program. And, it's great. So here it is. So did you send an email broadcast through MLGS? That literally takes, about 1 to 5 minutes. How many TikTok videos did you post? If you're doing TikTok is still, a short form video is still one of the craziest, wildest things that you can learn right now. I believe in marketing, if you want to excel, it's good to do the organic or what we call the evergreen, something that always works. But once in a while, there's certain strategies that come in that's going to be good for a few years, and it creates massive results. And TikTok and short videos have done that more than anything online right now, okay, or in the past. I've never seen creating viral videos like what happens to TikTok. And so it's not that hard to really learn. I'm practicing it myself. I'm generating, I'm working on getting more views every day. I'm learning every day. But what I find is that it's all about consistency and persistency and building your content. Okay, because the more content you have there, the more the algorithm likes it, the more people visit. And when people visit your profile, they check out the rest of some more of your content. And so it just creates that viral effect. Okay. And then ultimately, getting them to, take a look at your capture page or take them to a YouTube channel or your blog, wherever you want to take them to be able to share with them your opportunity. Okay. Did you repurpose your video to YouTube Reel or YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels? Okay, so if you do TikTok, create a video, you can go ahead and post that also on Reels and YouTube Shorts. I haven't started posting on Reels and YouTube Shorts yet. I will start doing that. I'm getting better with TikTok, so we're gonna start doing that. But the cool thing is that these platforms have different, some of them might merge, like the same people might be on all 3 platforms, but most of the time there's people that are into TikTok, some people are into Instagram, some people are into Facebook, some people are like watching them on YouTube. Okay, so why not put them all on all platforms, right? So we're definitely going to do some training on TikTok and show you guys how to do that effectively and, to keep working it. Okay. Another strategy is through Facebook profile. Okay, this is called following, which is basically you go to Facebook groups, and again, I'm not going to go through how to do this on this video, but there's a strategy where you can spend 15 minutes just following or friending people on Facebook. I'm going to show you where to find the ideal clients, ideal audience that you want, okay, and be able to connect with them. The one thing that's different about doing Facebook, okay, doing the follow and friending and commenting, is you're actually interacting with your potential leads and clients, okay? So which means when they do look for you, when they do check out your profile, when they do sign up or click on your link on your profile, it's a warmer lead than just a cold lead coming from TikTok or YouTube, to where, yeah, they saw your training, they saw your information, they clicked on the link, and it takes them, there's no interaction unless you're interacting with people on the comments, okay? So there's a strategy on how do you get people on Facebook to end up noticing your profile. Last week, I talked about what your profile should look like, okay? And I need to post that on the website here, but that's really important for you to make sure that you utilize Facebook if you like being on Facebook, okay? There's certain websites that you want to be present in, and ultimately the idea is you just really want to get good at one of them and become an expert at it. You can hire other people. As a matter of fact, I've hired a friend of mine and a member, and also my daughter, that's going to be managing and taking care of editing my video and posting it for me, okay, doing some research for me. So ultimately you'll get to that point to where once you know how to do it, you can hire somebody else to do a lot of the stuff that you shouldn't have to, like editing and posting it, and let somebody else do that. You need to create the video, right? So that, and you don't have to be in front of the camera. It helps because it breaks down walls and it helps build your brand and trust. But if you'd rather not be in front of camera, that's okay too. You can do stuff online. You can do stuff on screen that, without having to show your face or without having to use your voice, okay? As a matter of fact, a lot of 15 seconds to 30-second video, you can just be pointing, or you can just flash certain words to make people pay attention, okay? Then also on social media, making comments and likes on other marketers' posts in those specific groups. Like, again, I'm going to show you guys how to do this, creates interaction. Again, you want to create interaction. Ultimately, you can end up asking them directly what they do for leads, what they do for income, what do they, are they open to other opportunities? Would they be interested in finding a way in getting free leads, and ultimately creating a leverage to start getting free leads, right? So think about that. And then want to talk about, how many marketers did you engage with on posts or DM? See, this all kind of goes together on Facebook. You can end up spending half an hour to an hour on Facebook. The cool thing is that you may not generate a lot of leads, but the leads that you generate, you've already created some interaction. So usually at that point, you end up creating, already starting to create results, okay? Did you post on your personal profile? It's a good idea to post on your personal profile, whether it's a quote. There's certain things that you could be posting that helps create interaction. Okay, those are called viral posts or active posts. You can put quotes that just basically creates a positive environment that people end up liking and seeing, that you're a positive person, you're a go-getter, you're success-minded. Okay, so those posts can ultimately create conversation and build your brand. Okay, then the other thing is that, did you send an email? Are you using SafeList or email swaps? okay, or solo ads. As a matter of fact, I just I'm going to be adding quite a few safe list and list builder programs in the members area, because it's a simple process, simple way to do it. It's free, and you can generate some good sales. As a matter of fact, a handful of our Founders Pro, that's their primary way of building their list, is using those safe lists and email swaps and solo ads, and getting credit for clicking on links and things like that. They get focused. They don't get distracted by the links they click. They stay focused on their business. They click links so that they can get credit, or you invest in it. I just invested $300 to get access to, I don't know, like 20, 30 websites, list builder websites, and they have an emailer system to where I don't have to go to each one of them. I just send it through one, and it sends it all to those lists, to all of them at the same time. Just little things, okay? And so whatever that can create results, that's the bottom line. As long as you stick with it consistently, keep doing it, then you will just be building your list, okay? How many clicks of solo ad did you purchase this week? Get into a habit of putting together a budget, okay? And budget yourself to where you pay for solo ads. Solo ads is basically paying for clicks in somebody's email list, okay? And again, we'll do more training on that. The nice thing about solo ads, if you don't have a lot of time, find some extra money, and you can always add, use solo ads to provide, for an example, I purchased 350 clicks today, okay? Cost me $100, but like I said, that's probably going to create about 100 to 150 new members on my website under my affiliate, okay, link. And out of 100, 150, okay, I'm looking at generating a founder sale out of that, a handful of pro members, some basic membership, and a whole bunch of free members that I will be able to communicate with and build relationship with, and ultimately, hopefully, that they end up upgrading or buying a product or an affiliate program through me. Okay, so you just got to think about those and really make sure that you take advantage of it. Okay. So that's, how many clicks. So ideally, you want to be investing your time and money in building your business. If you don't have a lot of money, then put more time into it. Okay, be consistent. Go in just like you do the work and just build your list. Okay, but don't just keep doing something, and if you're not seeing results, you're not making some changes. Okay, if you're not generating sales, well, maybe the email follow-up, maybe the emails that I have, people have seen already and they're kind of ignoring. So add your own personality, learn how to generate more sales. And we're going to have training on copywriting, and I have an email template that you guys can utilize where you fill in the blanks. It's going to be great. That's going to be coming out in Limitless 2.0. All right. Does that help? Okay. So this is, just do one of these, but do it consistently and if persistently every day, you'll generate results. If you do one here, one there, and this and that, then it's not going to create as consistent results. So I would encourage you to try at least one or two of these activities. As a matter of fact, I would suggest doing one or two free leads strategies, and then take advantage of one paid strategy, whether you're buying actual leads or you're buying solo ad clicks, or you're paying for premium membership at some of the safe lists so you get access to a lot more people. Whatever it is, but invest time and money to build your business. Okay, everybody, if you really wanted to, can find 2 hours, whether you take 2 hours less sleep or you cut out some things that you're doing right now. That's not going to change your life in the future. Okay, so do that. Now, the other thing here also on this list, does that help? Okay, that makes sense, right? So just make sure that you take advantage. Now you can add more if you have other activities that you want. You can add it here and just put your own thing. You can type up whatever you want. Oh, by the way, one thing I didn't tell you is that when you open this up, make sure you take care and say make a copy and then label it for yourself. Okay, don't just fill this out. Make sure that you make a copy and then create a label for it for yourself and then save it in your hard drive, or in your Google Drive. Okay, so make sure that you do that. All right, so the other thing, what's the other thing that you need to do on a daily basis is build your brand, provide value. So I've got that here too, brand building. Did you create a short training video? One thing I like about short videos is that it doesn't take a lot of time, but it adds value to you and you're providing content. Okay, again, we'll do a training on that. Did you share a training video by someone and made a comment about it? So, you know, one of the things that you can do is you can take a training video, whether some of the training video that I have on our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel and I'm going to be adding more videos there that you can actually share with people if you want, or you replicate it, duplicate it. You know, you make one for yourself. What I like to do with creating content is I'm watching a video training and I'm making my own PowerPoint version of it. Okay, I might pause the video, make my PowerPoint, play it, pause it, make my PowerPoint, play it, pause it, make a PowerPoint. I mean, whatever it is. Okay, so we're going to do that. These are just example. Did you create a podcast? If you have a podcast, cool thing about podcasts is that it's a longer thing. It's audio. People can just listen to it in the car while driving. They can listen to it while they're working. They can listen to it while doing other things. And if you're using podcasts and you're podcasting, you're actually building a relationship. Because they're listening to you for not just 2 minutes, but they're listening to you for half an hour, maybe multiple, recordings that you have. I know there are times when I just have the podcast on, and right now I'm really immersing myself in ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson's teaching, because he teaches incredible things. So I'm on podcast, and sometimes it could be a video, and I'm not watching the video, but I'm listening to the audio version of it. Okay, and for hours. Okay, building my mindset and training my mind and training and creating and learning some skill set. Okay. Did you write a blog post? If you're using a blog, you have a blog post that you can, and then sharing that blog post. Okay. Writing a blog is great. Creating a podcast is great, but you got to share them to your list, whether you have 5 people on your list or 100 people on your list. Okay. You need to be sharing it. Did you share any of these to your list? Did I just say that? You share any of this on your social media. If you created a video, if you created a podcast, make sure you put it on your social media and say, hey, I just created a podcast. Hey, I just created this video. Feel free to check it out. Okay. And what it does is when they click on it, it takes them out of the social media platform, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, and it takes them to your platform, whether it's your blog, your podcast, your website, wherever you want to take them. Okay. Did you respond and connect with people who makes comments? If you created a video, if you created a short video, if you created a podcast, that's the activity. You want to be interacting with people that are making comments. Okay. Did you edify one of your team members? That's one of the ways that you build a relationship and you build trust, is that you're actually not just talking about you, but you actually edify your team members, whether, maybe a team member of yours or downline achieved, commissions or did something that generated leads, whatever. Okay. Then, make sure that you do that. You edify them. Okay. Then, did you edify someone else's training? Okay. Again, it's about, even that's one way that you provide value, is you talk about somebody's training. Okay. And you share what you learned from it. Now, some people, I don't know if I'm qualified to train. I haven't really done that yet or whatnot. You know what? You don't have to have done what somebody is teaching that they've done. Refer to them, okay? Give them credit, and at the same time, share it. You don't have to be an expert. You just need to have the information ahead of somebody else. You could have watched the video 20 minutes ago and share it to your audience who may not have seen that video before. Okay, so don't assume that you have to be an expert, that you can't teach something of value just because you haven't applied it yourself. Of course, it's better when you've applied it yourself and you've tried it, but that doesn't mean that you can't share knowledge that you just got that's so valuable and share to your people. Okay, I've just shared with you guys some stuff I just learned in the last week from ClickFunnels. Okay, so and then selling activities. I created some little checklists of things that you can do to create sales. So fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, ask for the sale, activities that will make you money, generate sales. So if you notice here, okay, traffic, money is in the list. Building your list becomes your ATM. Okay, but the fortune, where you start really multiplying the income and making money, is in the follow-up. So one of those is building your credibility. And then third is asking for the sale. Now, you can do this over the phone. You can do this through email. You can do this by sharing testimonies and samples and say, hey, take advantage of this now. One of the things I'm going to talk about is how do you create a more effective offer. As a matter of fact, what I'm working on in Limitless right now is how can we make our membership such an incredible offer that people will have a hard time turning it down. Okay, so I want to make sure that you do that. Okay, and I want to make sure that I create that for you and really help you generate more sales and more signups with your system. Okay, so did you send a testimony about your business or your product? Providing testimonies of how a product or a system has helped you or how your business have helped you always helps people kind of open up their eyes. Okay, did you promote your opportunity? If you're in a biz op industry, are you sharing your opportunity? You've got a database. Yes, you might have an automated email series, but they take time to send personal messages or to send a broadcast separate from the automated emails. Okay, sharing things about your business. Did you follow up with people on your list that have high activities? Now, the cool thing is that with our system, you can actually see who's been active on their website. Okay, and with your members and your contacts is leads, members are members. And we're gonna go through a little bit in the system about how do you identify which members are ideal for you to contact. We also have a way now to where you can separate what I call the buyers list, meaning people that have purchased, some people in your business that have actually purchased a membership, whether it's a basic, pro, or founders, depending on your level. Okay. Did you make a sale on your primary business? Did you make a sale on Limitless Lead System? Okay. It's a good idea to take a look at, okay, did you generate sale? Now, a lot of people are just waiting. Oh, I didn't generate sale. Okay. What can you do to generate more sale? One of the things, and we're going to, again, there's so many things I want to be able to teach you guys. I need days, but one of the things that I want to make sure that you start learning how to do is what will differentiate you from all the other affiliates of the program that you're promoting. What would set you apart? Okay. You can create your own bonuses and value ladder, what we call value ladder, so that when you offer, let's say, Limitless Lead System to your list, or your program, you're not just doing the same thing as all the other affiliates are doing, which most affiliates and network marketers and all that, they will be too lazy to do the little extra. And all it takes is that little extra effort, and you only do it once, and boom, you have additional things that will help you generate more sales a lot a lot better than the next guy. Not only because of the funnel that is from the company or the opportunity or the product that you have access to and you're selling, but you create additional bonuses and benefits for your potential client. That sets you apart. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So did you make a sale from any other income? Okay, and again, it could be just links within, that you have within Limitless Lead System. I will tell you, I am adding a whole bunch of affiliate, a bunch of traffic sources and programs that have affiliate programs that if you sign up on them and people sign up and upgrade and all that through the members area, you'll get, credit for it and you get commissions on it. Okay. Let's see. Did you respond and connect with people who made comments? Okay, if you have a post or a blog, making comments, or somebody sent you an email, did you call somebody back that wanted some information or some help? Okay. Did you edify other members? Did you edify someone else's training? Those are all helpful, believe it or not, in helping you close sale. Edifying, an activity that created results even by your other team members, okay, that helps generate sales for you. Okay, when you edify somebody else's training on how it's helped you, whether it's my training or a training that you saw on our website, on our system, when you edify and say, hey, this is part of our system, and the training I got helped me close some sales, generate more leads, then that intrigues people to want to participate and join in or upgrade their membership, thus helping you generate commission. Okay, so these are the 3 money-making activities: traffic and leads activity, brand building, selling activity. Again, just focus on 1 or 2 of each one of these sections and just master it. You're probably not going to have enough time to do all these activities and all of that unless you're really full-time in building your affiliate marketing business. Okay. Now, these ones here, the other tabs, is like you can put your URLs. Let's say you want to create a tracking link, which you can do in the system, and you can put it on here. Okay. Put the links that you connect to that domain or to the short, the rotator or whatnot. Okay, you can track it, and then you can even add, what your results are. There's a link here, and it's also in the members area where you have copies of 30 days worth of email swipes. Okay, this was created by somebody. I can't remember who created this, but I found it on Google. And you know what? There's great 30 days worth of emails that you can copy and put your link on and paste it and send it to your database. Okay. I encourage you to always make sure that you make some changes, put your personality in it, and all. So. And I may be adding more here in the near future, but just the fact of knowing what you need to do on a daily basis and tracking your activity, okay, this will make you honest. That makes sense? You can really, if you ever wonder why, and it helps you track your activity. And if you're not generating results, okay, then now you need to know, okay, maybe I need to do this different, or maybe I need to, but give whichever one that you decide to do, give it at least 30 to 90 days of activity in that 1 or 2 strategies. Make sense? Okay. Give yourself and the strategy at least 30 to 90 days. Give it a chance to compound in its effect and start building momentum. Okay. None of these, except for, creating, purchasing solo ads and clicks or leads, that creates initial leads and all that, but it's not going to automatically just generate sale for you without consistency. Okay. It's a compounding effect. The more effective you are in traffic and leads, the more you emphasize and create your brand, the more emails and the right copywriting, you learn to create effective closing via email, via text, via video. I mean, all these things will help you increase your sale and increase your dollar per person's name on your email list. You know, one of the typical saying is that on the low end, you should generate about $1 a month per name on your email list. Okay. And that's the low end. But as you get better at building your brand and connecting with people and get better with the copywriting so that you generate sales on your follow-up emails and text, then, you know, that can increase to 2 to every email, you know, 3 sales for every $3, $4. That's, you know, 1 to 10 fold of the results that you can generate from that list. Now, the more interaction that you do, the more willing you are to pick up the phone and be consistent with that, the more you take personal texting and personal email, it increases your results and how many dollars per person's email on your list. It could be $1, that could go up to 2, that's doubling it, or $3, that's tripling it, $5, that's 5xing it. So if you take the time to learn, you can literally get your list to create that kind of responsiveness as you build your list. Does that help? I hope that helps you guys. And I have this on recording. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post a link to the recording on our text. And then also it's going to be in the members area so you guys can take advantage of it. Hopefully that helps you guys. Next week, we're going to go ahead and discuss and show you guys how to do some of this lead generation strategies. I'm going to show you guys the back end, the members area, where I'm working on rearranging the members area and having more sources of traffic for you, so you know you can take advantage of it. Okay, hopefully that helps you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.